Customer is looking to get an estimate to have their front entryway redone here. So this is over at the Eckes house, and just real quick, I'm going to give you the dimensions on this. So it's 43 feet across and 9 feet deep, with a little extra bulge right here. We'll call this a 18-inch by 5-foot space as well. All right. So right now there's dolomite in here, and we would need to take all this dolomite out that's wet set and get it down to a place that we could put bluestone, veneer bluestone in here. It is a huge nuisance, I understand, but it's going to mimic what they have in the back. We're going to bid this obviously with thin bluestone, and let's price the difference between full range bluestone in the thin half-inch versus let's see what other bluestones that they might have, like whether it's thermal bluestone. I don't know. I don't recall what bluestone Origin keeps in the smaller size, or keeps in the smaller sizes. So, all right. So now the main, this is going to be a line item for the future. That's over here. The main is this part that we have over here, and you can refer to my previous video for Chad Eckes for what's going on in this. Just a few changes, and one of the changes is that this is going to be extending beyond the house now 3 feet. So we're going to extend it 3 feet beyond the house, just to make it a bigger space. This is still going to be raised all to the same level. So you can see how this is lower than that area right here. We're going to make it all the same level. This is all going to be built up and raised. One of the differences is that previously they didn't have downspouts going through these steps here, and these downspouts are coming from up there, and they have to exit this way. So we have to somehow integrate some drainage into our steps. So I think we need to use some sort of rigid system to wet set in our step, and to get it down below. Actually, to get it down below the wall here and exit it from the wall. So we've got something right here that's coming down. We've got this, which is going to be in the footprint now. We've got this, which comes from up high. I'm not even sure where it comes from, but it's coming from somewhere. And then we have this over here. I know that this was in here previously, yeah. So then the other thing that we're gonna do is, so this kitchen that we have right here, I like to bid it in like an L shape, and it's not gonna be quite an L because this is an angle. So it's gonna be more like an 80-degree thing. So we're gonna bid to put this grill in place with a single fixture, but then also a place for an egg. So let's just give them a couple of options for how we did over at the other job, where we made a shelf that's lower than the rest of it, that we could put the egg on. But we're gonna make this out of bluestone for the countertops, and whatever the material is that we have. I would actually say Chilton. Well, they've got Fond du Lac out front, so let's just go ahead and do Fond du Lac on the sides for the risers. So obviously that can be changed pretty easily. So these trees are all going to be removed. He's going to take care of that. And then we have these steppers. We have some steps that we bid on. These steps and all that good stuff. If everything is pretty decent, we can pretty much keep the price the same on it for that patio part. He had this wall built a couple years back, and we had bid on this, and someone else did it, and my goodness, I mean, it's a dry stack. You can see how it's wavy like this, and look how much this thing is. It's straight up, and it's actually pushing forward a little bit already. People just don't know how to build walls. Anyway, all right. Access is still in that back area, still through that back fence. We should be able to get through there. Otherwise, you can see the other video for other details.